them and be able to get in line. Jeremy and Ashley Shook with the kids watching from Hidalgo, Illinois. Thank you very much. Chris Smith, the critter, watching from home where it's dry. Not a bad move there, Chris. Critter had a good run at Mayhem, I think it was, that I saw him there.
What class was he in? I do remember seeing that name.
I forget.
That was a bit of a rainy start on Saturday there at Mayhem also.
Yeah.
Nothing like this, but plenty wet when you're trying to work on your car.
He's going to just slide into line between these other two cars here next to Fathead, the 369. And they're going to be slow off the line coming out of here, that's for sure.
The crowd's cheering. He got in his spot.
The crowd goes mild. Rain making it a little tougher to social distance here this weekend. Yeah, they're ready, all right. Fans, we want to welcome all of you that are joining us on Facebook. Thanks to Jeffy's Fab Farm, we're giving you a live look in here at the action this weekend at Urban Destruction. It is a wet one, and this is the bone stock feature. We have plenty of action to come tonight. Bone stock feature, and then metric and old school heats to round out the night here tonight. I am sure that as they continue to work through this feature, that things will get worked up. They'll be able to get some more traction. The action will pick up from there. If you like what you're seeing, you want to watch the rest of the night, you can always join us on DerbyNation.tv. You can get your ticket for the whole weekend there.
There might be a little bit of a lull between heats because they're going to try to, I'm sure they're going to try to keep this track as clean as they can, getting all the mud off of it. But
absolutely.
It'd be worth it, a little pause time.
Just a little bit of rubbing and bumping, kind of sliding out of the way here as they get sort of situated and start to break through the slop on the top.
Oh, we have a poet in the house. Slop on the top.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You see that corner, they've got a bulldozer there in the corner, but they have the berm cut open to allow the water to drain out.
Right. Probably looks like a good place to stay away from.
The front wheel locked up on the C5 right here.
Seemed like that happened pretty quick right off the line a while ago.
Yeah.
And this is a Unified Points Series race, is that right?
Yes, it is. Yeah. 369 found themselves in a bad spot up there in that left-hand corner.
The wall is definitely not your friend today,
No,
Steve.
and it is a little deeper over there and very wet because that's where the drain for the track was. So they're going to have a bit of a hard time getting themselves out of there. This is the kind of track where you're going to find the more experienced drivers kind of working their way out on top. They're going to keep their drive lines pretty cool for the most part. They're going to just do what they have to do to strategically be there at the end.
You're right.
I see the 44 out there. I believe that's Max Parrish, if I had to guess. The black car with the orange.
Yes,
sign.
I seen Parrish on his drift sign. Yes, you're right.
So I would say, you know, I think George would be really surprised. He's our producer here this weekend. But I'm going to make a call right now. Your top three will be Randy Schwarzkopf, Don Santel, and Max Parrish. I'll just put that out there.
That'd be a tough one to beat.
So. And then, honestly, if he can keep his cool, I'd say Mike Autry, the Fathead car, would probably be there towards the end as well.
Yeah, they do always have really good running cars, good built cars. It really doesn't look like there's many fans here, but that's the pit side that we're seeing.
Right.
The grandstand is covered, so everybody seemed to go over there, and it is pretty full.
Red flag on the track. Chambliss Welding red flag.
Spoke with Jake Chambliss earlier. Man, he's always fun to talk to. He said the vendors are at the end of the track this year, a different place than they normally are, and he's liking his spot. He can see the track and still vend.
Yeah, get a good shot at the Derby. Thanks, brother.
Thanks, Keeb.
Friday Bone Stock. Here's one for you. All right, so in the 35 Chico, Aaron Smith. X2C Don Santel. The 68 Tanner Kuntz. The C78 Chris Billington.
We got a Dakota Lane from Kentucky. I don't have a number for him, Steve.
Yeah, I don't know if some of these, maybe if they're not highlighted, if they didn't make it, or...
Oh, I see. Well, I shouldn't have read that. Well, how about Drew Dahlman, 158?
Yeah, 158 Drew Dahlman. Dwayne Bebout in the 369. James Daniel in the dirty car. James Payne in the 4P. Jason Cooper in the 18. John Landers Jr. in the 169. Levi Cannon in the C5. 175 Fathead Michael Autry. Randy Schwarzkopf in the 442. Tyler Kuntz in the 63. Trevor Pedke. No number listed, but he should be 23T.
I think so too, and I'm certain I've seen him. So he's here. He's in the white, one of the white cars.
Josh Simpson, the OJ machine. Aaron Smith, different Aaron Smith, I guess, in the 77. Trevor Jones, Crazy Ink car. Luke Warland in the L21. Max Parrish in the 44, and Zach Kellermeyer, no number listed. So that helps us.
Yeah.
I thank Cody Keeb, for bringing in the driver's list for us. Impact Derby Products trackside camera, giving you a little bit more of an up-close and personal look. Make sure you're checking out Impact Derby Products for all of your demolition derby needs. They got some real great stuff out there. Here's a shot of Jason Cooper in the 18, struggling there in the middle.
I guess I've missed the Crazy car. I know that Trevor was in this, but I haven't seen anything with Crazy on it yet.
There's one along the back side of the track. Yeah, see the Lincoln?
Oh, okay.
The gold Lincoln right-hand corner says Crazy Ink.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's Trevor Jones' machine, if I remember from inspection.
He's running 3 cars here. I asked him if he had just completely lost his mind. That's a big thing to take on.
Yeah. I was talking to Luke Warland earlier. He was talking about all the different cars he had in his shop. He had some of Traver's cars in there, and he said over the course of the last month or so, he's had about 7 different Derby cars in his shop.
I bet so. Well, you start building one, and then it gets canceled, and then it's not exactly what you need for the different race, so you have to pull in another one.
They're starting to get a little bit better traction here as things have sort of gotten worked up. They're getting down to some of the dry. Once again, Jeffy's Fab Farm giving us this live look in on Facebook. Those of you that are watching on Facebook, thanks for being with us. And say thanks to Jeffy's Fab Farm for the live look in here. If you like what you're seeing, you want to see the rest of the weekend, you can always get your ticket on DerbyNation.tv.
We are lucky. This track does always has had a hard bottom in it, so it's a good thing. Oh,
nice shot there, Cooper. We are DerbyTees.tv, powered by DEC Headers, presented by Collier Performance Engines. And you know what, fans? Why don't you go on Facebook, find Jeff Collier, and send him a friend request. Let's boost his friends list. Let's give a little boost to Jeff Collier. Jeff's got a good special going on right now. We're calling it a pandemic special. He's got a 355 entry-level full roller, GM block, Eagle crank, Eagle rods, HyperEdit. I can't say it, Jody. HyperEdit
Oh,
pistons. Oh my goodness! You
I
can tell
could-
I'm not an engine builder.
I couldn't even see it, let alone say it.
Full roller valve train, dart heads, fully machined and balanced, complete from carb to pan. This weekend only for $5,600. So if you're looking for a really great Collier engine, get your order in by Sunday the 2nd at midnight to qualify for this special price. And like I said, just find Jeff Collier on Facebook, send him a friend request, and of course we have a phone number for him that we'll show for you a little bit later on as well.
Steve, we just got a message from Forrest Nixon,
Oh,
watching
nice.
from Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Hey, Forrest.
Yeah.
I miss him at Derby's.
Me too. I think a lot of other people do. I think he needs to come back.
Yeah.
George
says
Heino
yes, too.
says yes too. Forrest, it's you just have to. We all agree. Another one down his way, or out his way, I guess, would be Colin Crane. You know, they
Oh,
all used
yeah.
to run together. He'd be fun to see back on the track too.
Hey, George. You see our live preview banner in the black? Appreciate the heads up, guys. Thanks for sending messages to us.
My cousin, Crystal Kelly, she's got three boys, and they're just getting into the derbies, and they're watching from McLeansboro, my hometown, McLeansboro, Illinois. Hi, Crystal and
A
boys.
lot of drivers here from McLeansboro this
Yes.
weekend. There's like 10 different ones. I
Yeah,
thought.
it's kind of like our hometown show, I think, nowadays.
I was talking to Hunter, but I also talked to somebody else. Maybe
Jordan Brown, I've seen that
Jordan
interview.
Brown.
Yep.
Yeah, and he said it's like a hometown show because everybody's here.
Yep. It's just about an hour away from us, you know, and it's really the closest big show to us. So,
Everybody's sort of itching to come out and run.
yes, absolutely.
C78 right here in front of us. Chris Billington. Orange front end. '63 at Koontz. That's Tyler in that machine.
Tyler is 63, and then Tanner is the 68. Is that right?
Yes.
They're from Fairfield, Illinois, not too far from McLeansboro, about 30 minutes.
You said that's only about an hour from here?
McLeansboro is just about an hour from here, yeah. 48 minutes as the crow flies,
Aha.
whatever that means.
You stole a crop duster. Flew straight there. 48 minutes.
48 minutes. Those are some hefty rollover bars there on the dirty car.
Yeah. Keeping him on his side anyway so he doesn't go all the way over.
Right, good idea.
It's pretty good.
A lot of good looking cars on the track, Steve. This is going to be a while.
Yeah. Excuse me, I'm pretty sure that red car had a roof sign on it. It's not there anymore.
Uh-oh. Or was it the other roof sign, or the other red car?
Oh,
with
it
the
might
roof
have
sign?
been. Might have been. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think that 158 is Drew Dahlman from Nashville area.
Yeah. Got some flashlights out. Trying to get somebody's attention. Impact Derby Products trackside cam. Looking at the 35 Chico machine, you can see how this mud is just caking up on these tires.
Have to run by the car wash on the way home.
You know, with the border being closed, we don't have any of our Canadian competitors that we normally have. But
Right.
I talked to some of those people, and they had real issues trying to get back home with Derby cars.
Oh.
Because they had to actually like go to a car wash somewhere and wash them off, because border wouldn't let you carry the mud across the border because it's like contamination.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, that was a bit of a headache.
Especially the time at which they hit the border. That they were telling me the story. They were at the border at like 3 in the morning or something, and they had to go find a car wash somewhere.
You gotta love Derby Live, Steve.
It's always something.
Yeah.
Everybody's sort of slowed down here in the middle. Purple car with the green halo sitting idle. Doesn't appear to be running.
Is he broke off, or is it, we just can't see his stick from the view we have? I can't tell.
Looks like it's broke off. See the officials standing on the berms. They have just regular gum boots on. I wouldn't want to be up there with those. They make you sink in up past their calves.
You're right. Probably a good place to lose a boot, wouldn't it?
Uh-huh. 4D looks like it's stalled. Steam coming from that machine. That was Randy Schwarzkopf, put a little shot on him. This is going to be a real matter of who can keep cool. You know, who doesn't get their radiator all filled up with mud, and who's using a good fan and maybe using like a Plasticor radiator shroud,
Yep.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
Coroplast, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Plasticor, what was that thing? Coroplast.
I was with you. I just couldn't think of the word either.
Yeah. The stuff they make political signs out of.
Yeah.
Josh Case sent me a message. You want to know if they're running compacts tonight? No, they're not, Josh. They're running compacts tomorrow. Josh is watching from Ohio. Collins, we appreciate that. Thanks for being with us.
That starts at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Is that correct?
The
Unless-
green flag flies at 5. We'll be live before that with a pre-race show. Smith Metalworks pre-race show. Always a good time.
Got to see the Smith Metalworks at Pennsylvania last weekend. They're always good dudes to talk to. Always competitive on the track.
Yeah, you were out at the Knob there in Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
right? At the Hardcore Derby Promotions.
Yeah, Roy Knob. Yeah, Frankie Guy, the promoter, is here.
Oh, Frankie's a good dude.
He is excellent.
Yeah.
He used to run derbies for like 25 years, he said.
Yep.
Definitely knows what he's doing and knows what he's talking about, and knows the ins and outs. I was real impressed that they drove. It was like 8 hours for them to get down here. So he said they had a free weekend, and they thought they might as well come down to Indiana and see how we did it down here.
Yeah. Hey, Pork Chop wants to know why you're not running tonight.
Well, my car from Mayhem had too many patch plates, and we was going to have to remove. We had 6 patch plates. We were going to have to remove all of them at 2. And Butch said if we did that, it'd be a soup sandwich. We better just leave it in the shop.
It's probably smart.
Yep. So
Although-
we just left it.
Although with the conditions, I mean, maybe you would have been all right.
Right.
It's a gamble. It's a gamble to take. Riley Prohaska checking in. Riley says the Prohaskas are just getting it, watching from the Pro Palace in North Carolina.
Hi, Riley and Lane and Lauren and James.
Did you get them all?
I did.
And a couple of them still fighting here in the middle. Randy's looking all right. Now, is it just me, or does it look like his hood's open a little bit?
Well, I was thinking that a while ago, but I don't know if he started out that way, Steve, or for a minute I thought his car was coming up, but you're right, it is just the hood, but I'm not
I don't know if
sure.
maybe it's just some black paint on the edges, maybe. It's hard to tell. It just looked like it was a little bit open, but I think it's just the paint.
Like an optical illusion.
Yeah. Randy getting on the blinders there, avoiding the door shot.
Picking up the pace a little. The 35 Chico seems to be getting around very
Yeah.
well. I mean, he does, compared to the other ones, I don't know what he's got going on, or his tire preference was a good choice or what, but I say that now, he's struggling a little bit.
Yeah. Seen a couple guys running some smaller, low pro style rear tires, and I asked him, basically, was he worried at all? And he said he had a spare set with him. You see a broken tie rod
Yeah.
here.
Is that Drew with the roof sign?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get that sign at an angle. It's tough to see right here, but. Yeah, that's the 158. Randy got a good shot in there.
Yeah.
At the 442. Had a little bit of momentum. Butch is right there with him.
I've heard them say how many wins Randy Schwarzkopf has, and I wish I could remember, but I'm not going to guess. It's 100 and something,
I was going to say it's over 200 was my guess, but
because him and Butch were pretty close, and of course Butch always has a goal, what he wants to, how many he wants to win, but
all of them.
every bit of them, yeah.
Dirty one's getting around all right.
Yeah. Oh, poor Tanner, doggone
Tanner.
it.
Tanner's the official on the berm. He just got covered.
Nice shot by the 44. Did you say that was a Parrish?
Max Parrish.
Good shot. Oh, this is going to be a bad place to be.
Oh, as soon as you get the rear frame up on the berm a little bit, lifts those tires, and the car's stalled right now, but once it refires, I don't think he's going to move anywhere. Dahlman working harder, having to push that pedal down. Oh, Chico got himself off the berm. Didn't see that coming, Aaron Smith there.
Good for him.
I'm not convinced that we have the right name since there's 2 Aaron Smiths on the list, but if we're wrong, I apologize.
And we don't know who the other red car is, right?
Without the number, I'm not sure. But we got a little trackside view here thanks to Impact Derby Products. You can check them out, find their stuff online, and they got some real good stuff out there. Impact Derby Products supporting our trackside view. And as a reminder, those of you that are with us on Facebook, and thank your free preview to to Jeffy's Fab Farm. He's giving us the live look in, giving you a look at the action here this weekend. We still have the rest of this bone stock feature to go, as well as multiple metric old school heats, and lots of stuff coming up tomorrow. So if you like what you're seeing, you can get a ticket on the DerbyNation.tv website. You get a multi-pass, you get all of today and all of tomorrow. And tomorrow has consies, it has trucks, it has compacts, another bone stock feature, a buddy co-pilot feature, and then of course the $10,000 to win metric old school feature. So all kinds of action this weekend.
Be a full day there, and there's a lot of nice old school here, and there's a lot of nice metric here. So it'll be interesting to see how that all pans out.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know I've seen one Chevy wagon. I don't know if there's any more.
Yeah, I haven't seen many, but I saw that one that was over the far end of the pit area there.
Jake Denham, I believe, is who has it. He's from McLeansboro.
Oh,
He's not liking that.
got a red flag, I think. Or no, it was just flashlights. He's going to try to work his way out of that corner, and he might get there. I've spent some time in that corner myself, and it's no fun.
No fun in the corner.
There's Luke Warland, the L21. His car's looking good. Butchie with a shot on the front wheel. The dirty one. That's James Daniel in the dirty one. He took that shot to the wheel, and he's getting the heck out of town.
Right? Can't blame him there. Nothing good happens on the wall, Mr. Steve.
Nope. Oh, somebody just blew a hose. And that was the dirty one.
I was interested to see how Butch would do with this pointy that Bill put on this stock class car, because, you know, he's normally against that, the pointies on a stock car.
Yeah.
So I was interested. Yeah, he's just don't think that's a place for a pointy. So we'll see. I was wanting to see how he would do with it.
Well, so much comes down to driving style, you know, and it's always worked well for Bill, but Bill and Butchie drive very differently.
Right. Butch would probably be a good poster child for less is more.
Yeah.
I think he's got some buddies back home in Baden, New Memphis watching. Dan Winter and probably his wife Ashley and 2 little boys are watching.
Want to hit up Tony Merchant. Tony, congratulations. Tony's daughter was just born at 4:40 this afternoon. He's watching Urban from the hospital.
Oh, congratulations, you guys.
He said his brother Adam Merchant is in heat number 3, and they'll be cheering him on.
Awesome. What a good day. You get to have a baby and watch a derby.
What do you name a child born on Derby Day? Can't very well call her Crash. Oh,
No.
got a fire.
Big fire.
Dirty one. GH Graphics red flag for this fire. They got to get out there through all that slop and try to get an extinguisher on it. Looks like Darren Zoff is the first one there. He's still trying to refire the car.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, no, he's not. It's just fuel burning out of the header. Glad to see him get out safely with a smile on his face. For those of you that have joined us on Facebook, I want to say thanks for watching with us. That's going to do it for our free preview. Thanks to Jeffy's Fab Farm. We're going to go over to the DerbyNation.tv page, so if you want to see the rest of this bone stock feature or all the metric heats still coming up, make sure you're joining us on DerbyNation.tv. We'll see you there. Boy, if we'd have followed him for a little bit further on the side there, you probably would have seen him sink up to
I'm afraid
his
so.
knees in the mud over there.
Somebody should have directed him to the end of the track. I don't know. I was surprised it wasn't any deeper than that when he finally got over there. But of all the songs to play, did you hear the song?
Yeah, the